I wrote it because out of frustration, the incident happened on May 25th, and I watched it multiple times because as a use of force instructor, somebody who analyzes this stuff, I really tried to look for a reason that was done. And just watching what happened upset me to the point where it just kind of festered inside me and I just needed to vent. In Rhode Island, and then I went through the police academy in 2001. That technique was not taught then. I now run the use of force program at the police academy, and that technique is not taught now, nor will it ever be taught while I am there. It is dangerous. There are bones in the neck that can be broken if you put too much pressure on it. You can cut off the blood flow with the arteries, and if you kneel on it the wrong way, yes, you can crush the trachea. That didn't happen in this incident. However, there was a full-sized human being kneeling with all of his weight on Mr. Floyd's neck. We don't do that. We don't teach that. We will never teach that. In addition to that, Mr. Floyd was on the ground. He was proned out, and he was handcuffed. We teach here now, once we get somebody under control in handcuffs, get off of them. Get off of them, sit them up, and start checking on their well-being. That's taught in the police academy. That's Police Academy Use of Force 101. How to restrain somebody on the ground and get them into a handcuffing position, get them in cuffs, get them off their stomach, and get them into a seated position and up onto their feet. If someone complies with what we're asking them to do, the level of force that they get is a verbal command. If they don't comply and we have to go physical, then we have to go physical, but we we try not to be excessive. We're talking about change now, and this is why I've kind of kept the Facebook post up, because it's a dialogue. And one of the things I'd like to see changed, more in-service training for police officers, and not just in physical techniques, but in de-escalation, which we do teach, by the way. We have a course on that in the police academy, and we have an in-service course on that. I teach it. We do teach de-escalation tactics, because use of force is a necessary evil in our profession, but it also should be a last resort. If we have the time and the tactics and the availability, and it's tactically sound to de-escalate it, we should try to de-escalate it, make that effort at the very least. So what I'm asking is for people to get the entire picture before they pass judgment on things. Right? The George Floyd incident is different because that video is fully available. And that officer's biggest failure was not getting off of him or not rendering aid. Okay, as the man sat there and cried out to his mother, those officers should have gotten off and said, "Are you okay? What can we?" He was handcuffed. He wasn't going anywhere. So yes, that was what upset me, and that's what upsets. I'm speaking for myself here, but I've also talked to a lot of other police officers that feel the same way. This is upsetting. It makes us all look bad. 99% of cops are good, honest, hard-working people who just want to do an honorable job. Some people take exception to that. I'm going to stick with it. 99% of police officers are good people.